And now an update on 24 new charges being filed against former Mahoning County Auditor Mike Sciortino. His lawyer says that state prosecutors are conducting what he calls a disinformation campaign against his client. 27 First News reporter Gerry Ricciutti has that story.
I can't obviously talk about the evidence yet because I haven't seen the discovery.
But lawyer John Uhas does have quite a bit to say about one specific accusation against his client, ousted Mahoning County Auditor Mike Sciortino. In a press release put out yesterday by the Ohio Attorney General's office concerning Sciortino's new indictment, investigators became suspicious when they claim he wanted to keep a county-owned laptop computer at his home overnight. The release states this happened last September when BCI agents searched Sciortino's office in the county courthouse.
First of all, you're supposed to be suspicious before you get a search warrant, not after.
So what does Uhas say really happened that day?
We told them we would voluntarily produce it the next day. They didn't have another search warrant for where the computer was located. And at first BCI called me and said that was fine. Then they called me back and said not.
At that point, Uhas tells me Sciortino went home and retrieved the laptop that afternoon as requested.
It's really a disinformation campaign to the public to suggest that Mike was trying to do something absolutely improper.
This week's indictment, which is not tied to charges filed a year ago as part of the Oak Hill Renaissance purchasing case, accuses Sciortino of theft in office and improperly using his county computer to conduct campaign fundraising and other political activity. Uhas wonders if his client isn't being singled out.
We're going to try to find out just how many people have used the county system for personal things. Prosecutors, other public officials, because it's either wrong for everybody or it's wrong for no one.
Well, Mr. DeWine, my campaign for county auditor is a campaign against you.
In May of last year, when the Oak Hill charges were filed, Sciortino fired back at his accuser, Attorney General Mike DeWine.
To do what you are doing to this community is not right. It's wrong, and you know it.
I asked Uhas today if he thinks this week's indictment isn't some sort of political vendetta.
I'm not on the jury, but somebody's going to have to decide that. I certainly think there's evidence there to suggest that.
Sciortino will have to answer these new charges later this month. Gerry Ricciutti, WKBN 27 First News.